Yeah, see, please let me know if it's got better. Let me know if it's got, or better still, if you still can't hear me very well, and this is on Facebook here. If you still can't hear me, okay, I can hear myself, cause I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually, yeah. I can hear myself because I've actually listened to it now. Sorry, I think it's your phone. If there's anybody out there who can't hear me also, please complain and let me see how we can sort it out. Okay? Yeah. All right. Where was I? Who called me a journalist? I'm not a journalist, so I'm a radio presenter and a bus driver. You understand? Okay. Joke. I am a journalist. Okay. Now, our roads need attention. They need TLC, tender care and love. In Nigeria, eh? That country, Nigeria, in the continent, they see us as God. People worship us. They look up to us. Okay, Mr. Francis. Okay, you've got a yeah. Thank you for acknowledging that. You understand? All other African countries, they see us as God. They look up to us. They call us giant of Africa. You understand? So why is our road still looking like that when we have money? That's number one. So if you have anything to say about road, you can call the studio number. It's a WhatsApp number. It's 447931178486. I'll repeat. 447931178486. That's our WhatsApp studio number. Okay? If you didn't get the number, please remind me again. I will announce it again. Obviously, I will announce it time without number. Okay? So, why is our road so bad? The next one is security. I think I read it somewhere that our president, Mr. Buhari, is actually planning what is it? I think it's tourism. Yeah, he's trying to promote tourism because we need tourism in Nigeria. Trust me, Nairobi, Kenya, over there. All this what country again? Tanzania. You understand? Ghana. They have tourists. People come all over the world to look at it. But if a country is not stable politically, and then we have Boko Haram, Herdsmen, you understand? We have armed robbers. We have all sorts of things. Shout out to Fatai Ali Balogun. Are we related? I need to know. Because I'm Ali too. Ali Balogun, are we related? Are you from Ekiti State? I need to know that, yeah? Because I'm trying to get closer to Ekiti people. All right? So, King Ochu, thanks for logging on. And Anje Joe. Is that Anje Joe? Anje Joe, Alatishe. I hope I'm calling the name rightly. If it's wrong, please respect. I doubt for forgiveness, yeah? So, please, let me know. We need security in Nigeria. Now, my daughter will be in Nigeria for the first time. She's 24 years old. She's a beauty queen in England. So, the beauty pageant organizers, they are sending her to go and do some charity work. What impression of Nigeria will she see? Somebody who was born here and who is traveling to our fatherland for the first time. You understand? And then imagine if they have to be saying to her, stay at home, do not go in now. There's killing in Ibadan Express Road. There's killing in Ikoyi. There's killing in Lekki. There's armed robbery in so places. You understand? That's not the impression that we want to live for our tourists. I'm not saying that my daughter is a tourist, but we still don't want to leave that impression for our tourists. We need to give good impression to people. And even when people hear nice things about a country, it will inspire them to go and visit the country. And you know, Oyinbo people love traveling. They love going out. They love seeing things in other countries. They like to see culture and tradition. To them, it's exciting. It's inspiring. You understand? So, look at Dubai. My children and the mom, they travel to Dubai. This is one of the reports that one of my daughters gave to me. She said she didn't see no poor person at all in the street. In the UK here, go to Camberwell, go to Peckham, you will see what people call crackhead. I'm sorry to use that word, but some drug addicts roaming around the street, broad daylight and night time, begging for money. And if that is not happening in Dubai, and Dubai, I mean, back in the days, it wasn't like a civilized or a country that's nice, you understand? But it developed it for tourism. The target, the target is just to attract tourists into their country, because they understand what that will bring into that nation, into that country, and it's working for them now. So why is it that Nigeria can't do this? Now, the top story. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got 12 minutes to finish this program. It's either you call now or send your messages, or otherwise, I don't like African time at all. You understand? Because I know we Nigerians, or we Africans, or we black people in general, we like to leave things till 9 minutes. You understand? If you want to call now. Now, I'm going to be telling you what happened this week in Nigeria. I just got these messages yesterday where people were actually reporting on about the herdsmen killing people along the road. They were begging people, students, to stay at home. You understand? And also, you get so many messages, right? Sometimes you don't even know this, if you can trust the source. That's why sometimes when people send me messages, I don't really share it. You understand? They believe because I'm a journalist, I should help them, share it so that the whole world can know about the situation. But it's not all the sources that I have to trust. You understand? I only share something I receive from a reliable source, because if I share something and the story is not true or is outdated, people query me. And when they query me, to be quite honest, it's not professional. So I'm not blaming people for querying me, but it's not professional for me to be sharing something that is not confirmed. You understand? Sometimes I do not confirm it. Okay. Mr. Francis Boyer wants me to repeat the studio number. Please don't call now. Sorry, I have to say this. Do not call now. Oh, let me see. Okay. Save this number. It's a Niger number, but if you save it as WhatsApp, you can call free with the WhatsApp, because at the moment, the studio number is actually locked on the radio now, because I want to use it to play something that they sent to me. I'll give you the Niger number. If you save it, you can use WhatsApp to call it the number. I can answer that one now. It's 234 902 4553 788. I'll repeat. 234 902 455 3788. Let me repeat it one more time. 234 902 455 3788. If you save it as WhatsApp, save it as DJ Ali. That's my Niger number. So, but if you save it, and then you will get me on WhatsApp, and then you can call that one now. That one is free. But after I've played this message, or messages rather, then you'll be able to call me on the studio number. Okay, I do apologize about that. The reason is just simple. Shout out to Jimmy, the bald-headed guy, the TV and radio guy, and also a DJ. Yes, legend. Yes, so this is the message I received yesterday about herdsmen killing people in Nigeria.
Good morning and welcome to AYO Radio. You
are dead. Those that entered public transport, they are dead. They are dead. God is good. He has all of them. God, they are dead. The people should please. I beg you. It is not a rumor. It is true. It is true. It is true. It is true.
You can hear that person is actually telling people that this is not a rumor. This is true. It is not a rumor. This is true. Another one, the same incidents, reporting about the same incidents. You can hear people crying.
Really, they are going to Lagos. Please don't even try it. Please don't try it. Like, this bloody head messed up is very real. And then you just have you now. And then you just don't try it. Don't stay in school. They kill everybody. They kill everybody now. Please don't stay in school. Nobody should just come out. Nobody should come out. They shot many people in my front. They killed many people in our front. They shot the drivers on the bus. They were shooting our car. They were shooting our car like mad. Please, if you know you want, just stay in school. Just don't do it. Don't. It's true. The Fulani element of it's true right now. I just witnessed it. Please don't come out.
Okay. Shout out to Ijebuu. Ijebuu is actually touring Germany right now, performing a show. He's just confirmed that it's a lie. So all this thing is just confirmed by Ijebuu, the Nollywood actor and comedian. It's just confirmed because it's live on Instagram now. He said it's a lie. This is why I said, why will people be making up this story? Some people make up story. I don't know what they're trying to gain from it, but I don't know. Okay, I will play another one. 1, 2, 3. This is the third one.
My body is still shaking. My eyes are red. They shot one man's head. They shot him. It was very, very scary. Like, okay, they started by shooting people's tire. And when they now shoot your tire, and then you know your car up, when your tire will stop, your car will stop now. You will see the accident, bam, 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 when the cars are hitting each other. And when they start hitting each other, they will start shooting. All these hearing buses, they shot everybody, they kill everybody. They kill everybody inside. There was no place to go there at our back, at our front. They were not telling our drivers, turn, and then like, they were taunting us, and then see where we will go to. And it was like, this guy was in my front, shooting our tire. God, that's it, was so scary. So the guy is okay, like, she has to cry. That's God, that's God. I'm fine. Oh God. They kept, oh God, I need to get to my house. I don't want to go home. If we look back now, we feel that we are driving. No car is at the back. If we look back, no car is at the back. They are up to 10, up to 10.
Well, kind of confusing now. You understand what is going on? Is this story, these voices, are they true? I've got somebody just confirmed, Nollywood actor and comedian Ijebuu. who is now in Germany, touring Germany, is having a show. I think it's a Valentine show in Germany. Please let us know more about their show. Yeah, Nollywood actor Ijebuu just confirmed to me on Instagram Live that is a lie. Oh. So the question I'm asking, if this is not true, what is true? Why would somebody be recording this and be making it up? Okay, I've got a request. I've never used this before. Let me try, see if it works. Go live with, yeah, go live with Ijebuu. So this is the first time I'm going to actually use this, and I hope it works well. So we are waiting for Ijebuu to come live to us and actually talk more to us. Let me wear makeup. Let me wear makeup, Ijebuu. Let me wear makeup before I see Ijebuu. Hello, sir. How are you today? Good, I'm very well. Let me just connect you to the studio machine so that everyone in the whole world can hear you talk. Because I'm the only one who can hear you now. Okay. Yeah, just 1 second for me. Sorry, I'm not very professional today. There's nobody in the studio with me. They just left me on my own. Ṣẹ̀rá àwọn ayé báyìí. Àwọn ayé ni o. Èmi náà kọ́. Àwọn ayé bọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Tó bá ti rí pé èèyàn ti ń ṣe nǹkan nísìn. Okay, you are connected now. Can you speak now? Let's see if we can hear your voice.
I love my country. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. We need this passport to travel out. So I don't see the reason why some people will ask and people will like, okay, let's just use this voice. They've never been able to do so. That is good. Like it, all our people come out of the them and they don't want to report voice day and on fire. Let me tell you, this is what really happened. 2019 election is coming up.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't see the reason why we are doing this. Okay, what can we? Let's just create something. A press release came out this morning in Nigeria by Commissioner of Police. Osi Nkonkolona Lagos Express, by the way. Osi Nkonkolona Ijebuu, the way Herdsmen on one by I don't see the reason why people will now let me just go out there and do this for people, and people started sending different kind of this thing on WhatsApp, started sending a voice note that okay, you are doing a voice note, you can do a video.
Yeah.
And one of picture put it in 2001. Yeah. You are doing a video, you are doing a voice, you can do a video, you are doing a voice something, you can do a video with and start blog and start different kind of blog. Amen.
Amen. Nigerian. Green. But Mr. Ijebuu, the voices that we're hearing, I don't think those voices were abroad-based people. They are actually Nigerian voices with the Nigerian accents.
Sure. They are Nigerian-based people. So I don't think this one part of some people like, okay, let me just, okay, let's be the one. If I were in position here, I'll be able like in the video, okay, this is what is happening. No, we just escape those people. He want my voice. And one of the big to accident to say, and one side here, and my get up by you, Koje. So why not? A color football to actually, color football, each country, somebody like America, might be God bless America. See, that means the only emotions for God bless Germany, God bless God bless. I just want to get about no talk of no, or that. But all these people, they are trying their best.
Okay, Mr. Ijebuu, just hold on 1 second. I want to read another message from Facebook Live. This is from Francis Boyo. He said people are paid for acting like this because of election. That actually supported what you just said.
That is what I'm saying. As election is coming over, so some people are like, okay, this is what we're going to do. President forget. This guy is trying to a law.
Okay, you.
Most of Nigerians who are there, some of them want to see
Ben. Ben.
Recover many so a lot of money laundering láti recover. London jẹ́ kí àwọn Nàìjíríà mọ̀ wípé wọ́n kò ta kọ́kọ́ recover ní money billions to front estate. Tí wọ́n bá yí owó epo ní London máa kò láti economy àwọn máa kò láti.
Yes, ó tọ́ ni.
So wọ́n náà máa fi ìlà ń lò ní Nàìjíríà tí gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ rà ń lò kò possible kí èèyàn débẹ̀ 4 years kí lórí èkó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
But Mr. Ijebuu, I don't know if you are familiar with what ex-president and head of state Olusegun Obasanjo said. He's actually warning Buhari that he should not contest for the next election, 2019. Do you suspect that all this, propaganda that we are hearing today, like the ones I've just played for you about the Herdsmen, do you think it might be slightly involved in all this propaganda?
No.
Are you scared?
A letter from Obasanjo to President Buhari. President Obasanjo, former president. Obasanjo. He did the same thing to Jonathan when he was there. So a letter to Buhari this time around, I think everything's got a politics. Okay, let me just get out of what you say. I want to play for it. I'm not a politics man. But the only thing I know so that I don't say from our okay, that's the second. If not, they don't like to go from fellow president.
Ben.
So I don't play anyone. It means God bless Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
God bless
Ben. So, before you actually go, I want you to compare politics in Nigeria and the Western world. You are actually talking to me from Germany now. Am I right or wrong?
Sure.
You are still in Germany. Now, what do you think about presidency election in Western world and compare it to the Nigerian one?
I'm not going to lie to you. You can't compare abroad election to
why not? We are all Africans. I mean, sorry, we are all human beings. That's what I meant to say. We are all human beings. Why can't we do election the same way they do it in Western country, where you are now today?
Okay, let me explain it to you more better. First and foremost, we have what's one kind one in India. You can compare where there is 24 hours light and where there is no 24 hours light to where you can allow, okay, this is what we're going to do our own election. Our in India, I'm out to know you. I only abroad no matter what they don't be only can want to check in what to do. So different is clear. So I want in America, compare America for next year, compare Germany for next year. Want to check in here. I was at Holland yesterday and I saw Holland at 1955. You want to read?
Wow, okay.
You know, that be black me, but then once you take in one man say, Nigeria not about Nigeria in 1955. But we will picture Nigeria in 1955. Moto Loloto, Keke Loloto, Inon Loloto.
Seriously?
I'm telling you, everything in order.
Benny.
Technology today, everything is all like today. So people are like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And we should do it. It is to do what? Everything we will compare everything together. We will compare democracy in America with the African democracy. But you can compare them because they are OGs now.
Benny. Okay. Before you go, I know that the whole world is actually locked on your own video now. People are commenting. But before you go, talk to us about what you are doing in Germany, so that people in Germany they can just come down and sign autograph and take pictures.
Yeah, I'm here in Germany for my next production coming up, my next project, written and produced by Olatayo Makade, aka Ijebuu. The title of the movie is The Return of Ijebuu. The Return of Ijebuu. I'm here with my promoter, Logo, Kenji Fatai, Chef Olu, Chef Soya, Slide, Tata Imeka, all my big marketers, we are all here together to, like, how do you want to do it? So I've been to Holland yesterday, I've been to Poland, so we are having everything. So just planning something comic. Something comic is coming out very soon. So I just have to come here and sit down there.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm here.
Olúwa ti gbé yín sókè nìyẹn o, àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Olúwa ti fà wá lọ́wọ́ sókè ní ìlànà bó ṣe máa rí lé nígbà tí a fi ń bí ìlú lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
Bàbá, ṣé kìí sọ nǹkan fún yín? Mo miss àwọn short clips tẹ máa ń ṣe ní kíní yẹn. Olúwa gbé mi sókè pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́ yín yẹn. Ìgbà wo lẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà live? I miss it gan.
Olúwa gbé mi lọ́sọ̀ is going to be on China very soon. Àti ìyá movie already, so I'm very soon lọ́wọ́ because bá ṣe ń ṣe àwọn èèyàn kan gbádùn ẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ni. It's a thing that people really love it. So for now, after the movie, so you can simply go to that online YouTube and watch it. Say, okay, I'm buying now. I know I mọ̀ pé change in bọ́sí wa lápò kì í ṣe pàṣẹ màmá òṣìṣẹ́. So lónìí a máa wà ní Osnabrück nírọ̀lẹ́, meet and greet Ijebuu, ní ọ̀la máa wà ní Bremen, ní ọ̀túnla máa wà ní Turkey. So we're just doing everything. We're picking it, packaging them, all this return of Ijebuu.
Thank you very much, and God bless you. You're doing a great job, sir, and I'm so happy talking to you today. You are my role model. Don't forget that too.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
My country. God bless Nigeria always.
Thank you. Oh yeah, a national anthem keto long one, but yet and I can see in the background you have Nigerian flag there. Baba, any nice day. Thank you so much. It's nice talking to you. Take care. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to our honorable, our Mr. Comedian, our Nollywood actor, Baba Ijebuu Funrarai. Alone, that guy is great. I love him like that. I've been hunting him down to talk to him for a long time to interview him on my show. But what a special way we did it today, and we shall do it next time again. Thank you so much. I love everything you say. Bye-bye, Ijebuu. Thank you so much, and thanks for clarifying that. Also, another person, a great broadcaster in the UK, is going to log on now about what is happening today in Nigeria. Hello, sir.
Yes. It's good afternoon.
Good afternoon to the general. You're the boss.
DJ Ali, what a very good topic you are touching this morning. What is actually happening in our country, a country that has a lot of potential, that has the human capacity. It seems people forget that the human capacity is what is going to really take us to the next level. I keep telling people, why do you think all these big companies are now selling sachet of their products in 100 naira and 50 naira? Because that will reach 20 million people in no time. If they are selling, all their little stuff, in sachets, we will be able to now, they will be able to sell more, than selling an average person in Oshodi market will buy a sachet.
Sorry, can I just, somebody is going to join us now live, so we can all have a chat together live. Hello, good afternoon, welcome to AYO Radio.
Good afternoon.
My name is DJ Ali, you're live on AYO Radio. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, thank you. My name is David Aderibigbe. I'm calling from Ota, Ogun State.
Okay, I know you very well, but introduce yourself to the rest of the world. And I think I have to welcome
Yeah.
Mr. Yomi is a radio broadcaster and also a very, very legend here. He's going to be traveling all over Nigeria. Is it by foot or by road?
By road, though.
Okay, Mr. Derby, introduce yourself to the world, sir.
All right, everyone. My name is Adedeji David Adedeji. They call me the Jimania King, but now I'm called Deji King. Yeah, I have been listening to AWR radio for some time now, and I was actually on Tune In, and I observed that it's pretty late, so I had to come back on Instagram to see Ijebuu. Ijebuu has really spoken well, and it's rather unfortunate the situation we found ourselves in Nigeria. Trust me, we have a whole lot of things upside down. Too bad. Our information channel is weak.
Right.
And yes.
But they've given the power to the people nowadays through the mobile phone, Android mobile phone, and this WhatsApp. This is why it's spreading this information. And the government I haven't seen any counter information against this coming out. You can chip in anytime.
If our information channel is reliable, if we have a source of reliable channel, then any information coming from that source, if it's from a government parastatal, will be handling information, and the all citizen will know that any information coming from that source is a reliable information. Then we'll have less rumor flying about. But we need to know something, that in every rumor there's a symptom of truth.
Right.
So they probably wouldn't have given an accurate information, but anything that comes out from whatever source it's coming from, there's always a symptom of truth. We all just need to look deep into what the information source. You understand? And our laws are just not powerful enough. Because if we have laws and the citizens don't abide by the laws, the law is useless. Even the people who enact the law are not following it. So if we have information law that says if you broadcast an information on WhatsApp, I mean the technology is there to be able to look for the source of any information, except if we don't do it, or except we just want to keep ourselves in the medieval times. Things have changed. Things have really changed, and we are not just harnessing this. We are not harnessing technology to our advantage. We are only using it against ourselves.
Yeah,
like you mentioned. I saw the video. He said, I think most of what we are seeing now is a political stunt, and it is rather unfortunate. We shouldn't be in this position right now. I am 30 years, and unfortunately, I have a whole lot of challenges. What I aspire to want to be, I had it in mind. I wanted to get married in 27 years old, but when reality found on me, I can't even go by it.
As a media personality, you yourself, I'm talking about you. Why? I don't know. Why do you think people are actually making up these stories? And I know you've said what the government can do about it. Why is the government not powerful enough to actually, counter all this false information going through the people all over the world? For example, when I heard this story, I'm supposed to be traveling next month, and I'm scared to come to Nigeria because I don't want herdsmen to come and chop off my head.
Yeah. You see, anyone getting an information from afar tend to hold on to that information more strongly. And if you send me an information now, and I'm pretty far from where you are, I will tend to rely on that information that you gave me because I am not close. Yes, I am in Nigeria. I've lived in Nigeria all my life. But trust me, from the in-depth of my heart, I can't travel to some places because of the information. I used to have a mindset of traveling to the north when I was pretty young because of what I had in Jaws, that snow, the weather is cool, and I wanted to have a feel of that. But it was rather sad that I lost a childhood friend to a crisis that happened in Jos.
Okay.
So between that moment, traveling to the north is zero for me. So I mean, this is me that I'm living in Nigeria. You understand? So not to talk of someone coming from far away from abroad, it means that any slight thing, it means they would actually feel that it's happening everywhere. But trust me.
Okay.
Yes, we have issues, but there are some places that are quite peaceful.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Deji King, there's somebody actually who wants to come in. He's also a broadcaster based in the UK.
Okay.
Mr. Yami, what is your take on this?
Okay, while you were talking, I was also doing some bit of background work. And when I mean background work, based on information, when we talk about any first source of information in Nigeria, that is the government voice. That should be, apart from the special media of the presidency, NTA should be our source of information. I'm just looking at their Twitter feed, right, which is what a lot of millions of people are following. Not everybody's on Facebook, but half of the world is on Twitter. And the question you want to ask yourself is, as at 18 minutes ago, they're actually showing us operating ceremony of the Summit on Security. That was 18 minutes ago. 22 minutes ago, they were telling us ANC in a serious move. We want to know what is happening in South Africa when there's a lot of problem in Nigeria. That is 22 minutes ago. And the last post again was 1 hour ago. We are talking about seconds of information that is traveling every minute.
Has there anything mentioned about this Fulani herdsmen violence?
Well, like I said, I mean, I've been.
And how is the government responding to these propaganda voices?
Well,
and
that is what I'm saying. If NTA, I'm giving you up to, I'm moving it back now. 2 hours ago, they're talking about Russia. So that means, there's a gap between, what even NTA is bringing out for those of us outside the country that should rely on it. So if we are not getting a up-to-date information through the National Television Authority, where they are the voice of the government, then that means we're in trouble. The reason why that news... Yeah.
Let me go back to Nigeria now. Mr. Deji King.
I'm with you.
Yeah, Mr. Yomi, a broadcaster in the UK, said our source of information should come from the national or mainstream television and mainstream newspapers. Right? Yeah, what is NTA and all the mainstream newspapers and television? What are they saying about these issues?
Well, there's a wide gap. There's a wide gap between the national media and the citizens themselves, because if we look at the statistics, I live in Lagos, and in Lagos we have over 5 privately owned TV stations, and virtually everyone has DSTV, GoTV in their homes. Less than I don't have a source to this, but I'm quite certain that less than 1% has seen NTA. Less than 1% has seen NTA. And of course, private stations would do shows that would bring profits to their stations. And trust me, the only source most people rely on is the social media. Right. So the fact that our government has lost it communication-wise, information-wise, it means we're in trouble. Even if they're unable to relate to us via the TV or radio station, they should harness on social media to ensure that people begin to have confidence in the information coming from them.
And do you think the nationals or the citizens actually visit the government social media to go and source for information?
Government.
I laugh too. You laugh, I laugh.
You know, that's an understatement. I really don't know how you came about the statement you just made. That when governments themselves are sourcing information from other platforms.
Jesus.
Well, the problem is
what I just said.
No, it's all right. It's a freedom of speech. Thank you. I have to let you go, Mr. Deji King. Yeah? Thanks for your contribution.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. I enjoy your company, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless you.
Now,
back to Yomi.
Yeah.
Well, the question mark is why is only 1% of people using the government official communication line? It's because we can't get as much out of it.
Is that a credible statistics?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't have that statistics in number, but I know while I was in Nigeria, hardly anybody would listen to or watch NTA anyway. But if we're talking about not just the NTA on its own now, we're talking about NTA on Twitter, for example. I mean, not everybody have access to NTA, even in Nigeria here. So that means we need a lot of information to travel around between all the government officials. I mean, I don't know how many people will receive. You know, I receive a communication line in terms of from the presidency through the email portal that comes to me maybe weekly. That means I'm able to dissect a lot of information coming out, and I can also use that to bring information out. I'm looking at the Minister for Communication right now in Nigeria Twitter feed, right? The last message there again was 4 hours ago. So that tells you that, you know,
it's actually current.
So it's current, but the problem is a bit slow for the 21st century that we are living now. You know, in 4 hours, I could tell you a lot of things have happened between that 4 hours up to now. You know, so and if we are now saying manpower, are we saying we don't have enough people to handle the portal of the Minister for communication in Nigeria? And, you know, they can have, 36 individuals operating that Twitter handling, in all the 36 states. All they just have.
Let me just pause you for a second. I'm sorry for rudely interrupting you. We've got 2 messages from Moses Owolabi. The fact is that we do not have a transparent government and freedom of press is restricted. And the second one is the social media has been a good tool to expose a lot of unseen incidences. So probably there are some incidences that the government may not want the world and the citizens to know about. How do you respond to that?
I'll tell you that hopefully next week I will have right information of maybe a video of a minute, from somewhere, in the government official where a lot of our document, I'm not going to mention the department now, but that will be coming to me hopefully next week and I'll be able to bring it out. A lot of the document in all the government offices are still lying all over the place. They are not being, whether they have been already streamlined into the digital world. But what I'm saying is anybody could have walked into that same office, pick up somebody's data and work with it. So what am I trying to say is we started with human power. We have the human capacity to employ millions of people working in all this sector. And I hope by the time the Minister for Communication, that will be in London, they're having an event coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So we're looking towards that. It's called the Nigerian Communication and Technology Summit. And hopefully I will have, maybe a 10-minute or 1-minute chat, and I'll be able to also put in some of this information. We need concrete information to tackle a lot of false fake news, because the incident of that killing in Benue has been traveling for a very long time without anybody coming out quickly to tackle it. And this is where, again, this would then travel millions of miles, and then the government comes in at a slow pace to say, no, that information, never took place. Why have they left it too late? It's something that, somebody has to answer for that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yomi. We have 5 minutes to go. There's another topic that we have to discuss before we go, which is giving me a concern. It's about the youths in Nigeria. I think, I can't remember the statistics, but I would just say 17 people, young people, as young as 14, 15, 17, the oldest was 24, I believe, were arrested. They are called Yahoo boys. You understand? 17, 14, they are getting younger, aren't they?
Yeah.
A teenager, 14. What do a 14-year-old boy needs to, why does he want money? Why? He's supposed to be in school. Why chasing money? So my question is, why our criminals are getting young? Why are they getting young?
Well, that story is about 15 Yahoo boys that that were arrested with by EFCC with coffins and charms and rituals, and and
they even call it Babalawo.
The youngest among them is Adeyinka Bello, that is 17 years old. The question is,
I think there was 14 there.
Well,
there was 14.
Okay.
If you look down the message,
okay.
There was a 14-year-old.
Well, I can't see 14. I can see 17 years old. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a 14 years old, but there's a 17 years old. There's a couple of 17 years old in there. But anyway, regardless of the age, what the problem is, every one of them wants to live a fast life. It's just as simple as that. And everybody wants to have money. Yes, we know there's a lot of poverty, in the country, but that does not give you, the right, to kill, other human beings, to make money or whatever ways. And what we are seeing now is, the period of time I was in Nigeria, and it's good that, I'm on your platform to say this, because since I've been back, I find it very even difficult that a lot of things that I've taken in, needs to be, we need to share it. And this is where we say information sharing is very important. I move around, and when I said I move around, I was moving around on a very, very local grassroots. And the reason was just to understand, the whole country, between the time I was in Nigeria for the 2 states I was traveling in. Everybody is oppressing each other. And that is a kind of a race that you must be driving a very exclusive car. In Nigeria, spending close to 30,000 naira a night. I've been told in Lagos State, particularly, all the hotels are always fully booked over the weekend. And you ask yourself, where are they getting this money from? When a lot of people are wondering, are there, and nobody, is checking on the wealth of individuals of this. Yes, if you work hard, don't get me wrong, you could spend your money the way you want. I'm sure you will have seen a lot of the information on the London transport buses that says, if you see anyone that is filthy wealthy and you cannot confirm where the money is from, call the Crime Stopper. It's just as simple as that. But the problem is, if you call the police or the SARS, I can tell you, they'll probably take bribe, and then they'll say, well, one more bush, and then everybody will move on.
But also, sorry, in contribution to that, my argument is, if the same poster is on Nigerian buses, right? People actually praise Yahoo boys. People praise rich people, regardless of where they get their money from. So that is not going to work. In this country, people will see that poster and they will look at their neighbor. He doesn't go out in the morning. He doesn't go to work.
And he's driving a Q7 Audi.
But in Nigeria, they rather praise rich people, regardless of how he
makes the money. It's still the same thing. It's still lack of communication line that is breaking down between the community.
It's communication. It's just we We like to worship rich people, isn't it?
Well,
we just like to worship
we
whether they are armed robbers, whether they got their money through dodgy business or killing or ritual or even politicians. We just praise them because we want some of their money. We want them to spray us as well, which is totally wrong.
Well,
is this something to do with our culture or tradition?
It's not the.
You have 1 minute. We have 1 minute to.
Just to wrap it up. The government needs to, also put in a lot of things in place so that we can have so many of these youth. I've just said it. There's millions of jobs that can be employed into by just imputing data of what each of these government are holding into the computer. This alone will employ over 34 million people, in all over the 36 states of the country. And that will be my closing remarks for this morning and this afternoon. And we hope to be back again with you sometime again as soon as possible. Thank you very much for having me. And thank you to all the viewers that have joined us as well. I can see a lot of people have joined. And I'm sure this conversation will continue even after this show on the timeline as well. Thank you very much, DJ Ali.
You are highly welcome. Just to update you, 737 people logged on Instagram Live. It's all down to you and Ijebuu and DJ Pink.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, everyone, for logging on today. Ní bí ni Ọlọ́run ràn mí lọ́wọ́ dé in English. Thank you very much for being myself, for letting me be myself. I'm truly yours, DJ Ali Journalist, aka Metalocon Jr., aka Omoyaladura ni Mangoro, aka Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, aka African boy with charisma. I fly like a butterfly, and I do something like a beast. I know they stink, I'm a friendly guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving you in the hands of Yori Yori Boys. Bracket, they're coming to England next month.
G29 Music Production presents the return of the multi-talented and multi-award winners of 12 Group live in London. Who are we talking about? I mean Bracket, aka the Yo-Yo and the Panamasters, are coming to the UK for the first time after so long with an exclusive UK invasion tour called Just Like That. Right, the
Yori is coming to London. Watch out.
Already with confirmed dates and venues from all of the cities in UK. Check it out. Birmingham, Friday the 2nd of March. African Village, confirmed. Manchester, Saturday the 3rd of March. Roots Bar, confirmed. Nottingham, Friday the 9th of March, confirmed. Then the grand finale in London, the 10th of March. Club 701, OK Road, also confirmed. What an invasion! Also supporting acts from all over Africa. From Zimbabwe, we've got the sexiest diva, aka Mami Dread. Also from Sierra Leone, we've got the original Salon Bobo superstar, Lollipop. And from Nigeria, we've got UK-based rising star, the Authentic will be in the building. Listen down to the anchor and hosted by award-winning MC TRE, aka Adult Visual Adult Money. Wow, this is one event. This is one event you don't want to miss. Bracket. It's a long-awaited, unanticipated 12 Group are back by popular demand with an explosive UK tour invasion commencing from the 2nd of March to the 10th of March over 4 cities. Now listen. Early bird tickets are selling from £20 to early. £20. Call now at 07932 961 658. Again at 07932 961 658. This invention is proudly supported by JJ Moore Chairs, Afro Rights, Club 701, and J Empire Records, and Godfather Music INC. I'm in Bracket. Live UK tour invasion from the 2nd of March to the 10th of March. You don't want to miss this one. It's gonna be Bracket live in London.
Yeah, thank you very much, Moses Owolabi. The social media has been a good tool to expose a lot of unseen incidences. Thanks so much to Laja Adeosu for logging on. Jude Oko, DJ Jude. Well done. Take care from Owolabi. And Mr. Francis Boyo is also logged on. He says, I'm not here. Okay, that was an old message. And the newest one is, every Nigerian wants their national cake all the time. But we need to change, don't we? Thank you so much to everyone on Instagram Live. Thank you so much to the Nollywood actor and comedian who is presently in Germany, Mr. Ijebuu. Thanks for logging on and thanks for talking to me today about the issues we talk about on this show. Thanks so much to Deji Man King. Yeah, thank you. He's also my media partner. Thank you so much to Ferrari Bonkem. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I am Taufik Musa. Thank you very much for logging on. I am Ijebuu Olodumare. Thank you so much. There are so many celebrities logging on. Over 700 people, I think 747 people actually logged on live on Instagram Live. And thanks to Ijebuu, he made it happen. And DJ Deji King. Thank you, everyone. This is all I've had for you today. Thanks so much for letting me be myself. Hare Krishna. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Odabo. Yori Yori coming to my life.